Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and in front of us is a Pacific lock or PacLock from PacLock's early days. And this was sent to me by the legal lockpicker. Please do go check out his channel. And what's interesting about this is that, well, we all know that PacLock like to make their own lock bodies these days, but this was when, I believe, Federal Lock used to make their lock bodies. In fact, if you look at the box here, it says this is a 900 keyed alike. And this is a Federal, well, this is a S900, but it's a Federal 900. And if you look at the bodies, albeit the PacLock one is not branded, they look very similar. Now, the S900 has a sort of dovetailed anti-drill plate at the bottom, but you can see how similar this is. And there is another telltale sign, which is the keys. So the only branding apart from the box on this lock is the key. It says PacLock, and you should instantly recognize that key because, well, here's the Federal keys, which again are pretty standard for Federal, and there's a PacLock version, and yes, of course, the PacLock version does fit in the Federal keyway. So yeah, it's a kind of nice throwback, this PacLock Federal body padlock. Now let's have a look. So put the key in, opens up very nicely. Yeah, very nice little lock. I want to have a pick at it, see what the pins are inside, see if they remind me of Federal locks or PacLocks or somewhere in between. So throw this in a vise, and I'm just going to pick it using a top of the keyway tensioner like this, and there we go. And piece and gem in 18,000ths. Angle that about right. Okay, let's go in. Nice. Right, got some tension. Got my pick in there. Go long. Let's pin 3, 2, nothing on 1. Just click something on pin 5 there. Nothing on 4. Go back to the back. Click on 5. Not happy with that though. That's pin 1 now. Back to the back again. Little click on 6 and 5, and oh yeah, oh wow, we're open already. I didn't quite expect that. Okay. No spool pins in there. Not saying that there aren't spool pins. I just didn't feel any counter rotation. They all seem to just pick quite nicely. They didn't quite feel like standard pins either. I wonder if there's some mild serrations or something going on in there. Very curious. Right, do I have a screwdriver? I do. Almost there. I think I was spinning around a bit. And yep, good. Get that bit out. Oh, get that bit out. Dump that there. Dump that bit out. Get that bit out. And then we need to, that's all locked back up, that's good. Get my gut wrench out and just gently pop the circlip off without pinging it in my face, which is the tricky bit. They get it just up enough to then pull it out like that, then it won't ping off it to the other side of the room. There we go. Surprisingly springy, these circlips, when they want to be. Get the key, get the follower. That should be okay, but do you know what? I'm going to use a shim just because I've got one to hand, and if in doubt, always shim. You also want to just bridge that tail piece, make sure nothing gets caught in it. It seems a shame to ruin a lock by rushing. There we go. Pop these pins out very quickly. A bit too quickly actually, but I suppose what they actually are in some ways doesn't massively matter. in terms of the order. Something like that. The important thing is the driver pins. These are all standard, by the way. All these little key pins are standard. Nothing special about the core there. No, all looks fine. Coming back through then. So standard. Oh dear, they're all standards. That would explain a quick pick, wouldn't it? Standard. Oh no. Standard. Anything interesting at the back? And standard. Let's have a look at those a bit closer. But that would explain the quick pick, wouldn't it? Yeah, nothing really to it. I don't know why they felt sort of clicky. Could just be that the pins aren't manufactured beautifully or so. Maybe are they a bit chewed? That sometimes. Whoa, come back here. Well, there's certainly some kind of mark or something on there. Can you see? But yeah, no, I've got no idea. It picked very quickly. That's all I can really say about it. It definitely, despite having a Federal body, it does not have Federal pins in. Federal usually have some serrations on the key pins and definitely some spools in there, sometimes an anti-bump pin. So this bit all being standards is very strange. Anyway, there you go. That's the PacLock 900.